Welcome to the conversation. We are the Retro Convo, and we are live here at LA Comic Con. We've been here about 3 years in a row, but this one's actually a very special one for us. We got our very first press pass. We're going to take you guys along for the journey.
That Megazord was pretty legit.
Yeah, really legit.
Hey guys, that was Stanley on stage. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, there was some footage from the Hot Topic main stage. It looks like it's a new anime show that's going to be coming out. Stan Lee's involved somehow. We'll have to find out more details.
Welcome to the conversation visually.
Welcome to the visual conversation. We are your hosts, Randy and
Raul.
And we are live at LA Comic Con. This is our first convention that we're doing on YouTube, guys, so bear with
I don't
us.
want to correct you online, but it's, or over the air, visually. Stan Lee's Los Angeles
Right.
Comic-Con.
Okay. I stand corrected. Stan Lee's LA Comic Con.
Right.
This is the first year that it's been titled LA Comic Con,
First year, yeah?
and it's a lot more busy than it was last year,
The
which is
setup's a
always
little-
good.
The setup's a little different because they used to have the main stage back there.
They did change the layout a little bit. They
Yeah.
changed the layout a little bit, but there's a lot of good vendors here. We're standing in Artist Alley right now, where basically anybody that makes anything can come and sell their wares.
I don't want to name drop, but just became best friends with Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas.
That's right. We
Pretty
did.
much best friends.
He's standing right over there.
There he's-
Let's not be let's just ease out of the frame so we can get a picture of him. Ernie. All right, guys. That's our interview with Taboo. We're going to be bringing you guys a lot more fun stuff here as we tour the showroom floor. We might have some coverage for some panels. One way or another, stay tuned, guys. We got a lot more.
Hey, everyone.
Yep.
Host Ernie.
Yep.
Along here with Taboo. Taboo, thanks for taking
Thanks for
the time
having
to-
me, man. Appreciate that, brother.
So, what brings you here to the LA Convention?
I've been part of Comic-Con culture for a minute now in San Diego. I've immersed myself in the culture, meeting different people, tastemakers, influencers, to let them know that I'm also a collector, avid collector of toys that bring nostalgia to me. And I wanted to let people know that I also want to give back.
Okay.
So I created the Taboo Toy Museum, which premieres here at the Stanley LA Comic Con. And this is just a piece of my collection. And
So how long has it taken to kind of build up your collection?
well, I've been collecting for a minute, over 10 years now.
All right.
Different pieces, but I mean, as you can see, they're all in great condition. They're old, but they're still in boxes, and I try to keep a hand on the pulse of what culture is as far as collecting and toys, and actually knowing the year it was made, the manufacturer. I dive deep into digging in the crates.
Okay.
Just like a kid that loves vinyl and is digging in the crates and wants to know where that sample came from.
Swap meets and stuff like that, and
Anywhere. Frank and Son, swap meets, flea markets, because sometimes you find jewels that people don't really know is a jewel.
Right.
They just think, oh, it's a toy, but I don't look at it as a toy. I look at it as part of my childhood. And I try to hold on to that. And I even, I have my kids there because I want to teach them about the importance of holding on to your childhood, never letting go, because it's important to stay in touch with that. Because when you get so caught up in like work and career and being too serious, a lot of times you lose track of yourself.
Right.
And as a father, I don't want to give that example to my kids. So if I could share their interest in toys and loving and appreciating toys, I'm like, we have a common bond.
right.
I want to be able to create a toy museum where people can just come for free and witness, the collectibles, but also be part of an experience, just like sneaker culture, just like, MMA culture, any type of culture that you immerse yourself. And I've just been an avid collector, and I just wanted to give back because I love and appreciate the Comic-Con world. So
Well, it's one thing to have a collection, but the fact that you're here meeting people,
Yeah.
shaking people's
Yeah.
hands, says a lot about you.
Thank you, man.
What's probably your most proudest toy here that we have?
I would have to say the flagship. But if you take a step over here, I want to show you the most controversial toy. What's up, guys? Excuse me. The most controversial toy is the Bin Laden versus USA. That's controversy because when that came out, got it at KB Toy Store back in the days, and my brother right here got it for me. I didn't realize that it was going to be controversial at the time because, I looked at it like, this is weird. Why do we even have this?
Right.
But then I started thinking about it like, you know what? This is a time period, and I like to hold on to different time periods. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm proud of my collection, but also there's a little bit of controversy with that one. I mean, that piece went from $10.99 to now it's $400 on eBay, and it just keeps on growing. And I'm not in it to make money off of it. My thing is, I just love collecting. I've been an avid collector, as I keep on saying, and I'm not gonna stop. I appreciate, people that immerse yourself in the culture as yourself. I've seen you around many times, so I'm glad that we're having this interview.
Me too, man. Like, I gotta say, this is the one thing that we try to do, at least on our podcast,
Yeah.
is like connect with nostalgia. And I gotta say, like, kudos to you, man.
Thank you,
like,
bro.
The fact that you're just sharing this
Yeah.
and hanging out. And by the way, our other host, Mike, here says
Yeah.
your turtle collection needs to be bigger.
Oh wow, this is just a piece.
As in peace.
Yeah, like I wasn't gonna bring my whole warehouse, bro.
All right, bro.
Look, check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just an example of like the things that I love. There's so many more varieties.
Okay.
But you gotta understand, like, if I would have brought the whole warehouse, I mean, it would have been like, I want to give you a piece and see if it works.
Right.
And then we'll go with the toy museum, and then you see the whole collection.
All right.
This is just a little piece,
That's-
bro.
'cause I
This is a taste.
I needed to see that pizza thrower.
No, oh, that's awesome.
So-
That's awesome, but I'm not gonna give you the whole gambit yet. Like, let's enjoy it for a little bit and want more. Because when you give them everything, then they're like, oh, well, we already saw it.
Right.
Why don't you, if this is successful in a sense where people are interested in more, ladies and gentlemen, please come to the Comic-Con and check it out. I'm gonna be doing this almost every year, and I'll be displaying more and more pieces, because I look at this as pieces and things that are like artistic, and the way we put it together is an art piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Now, where can people find you? Like, are you on Instagram or anything?
Yeah, official Taboo, and Tab BEP is my Twitter, and Black Eyed Peas, Twitter and Instagram, but most important, I'm just glad that I'm able to share this with everybody. My man is asking for turtles. I got more in store, bro. I got whatever you need, but I'm not gonna give you the whole slice.
Right.
You got to take a little piece of that pepperoni, bro. You know what I mean? Because then Michelangelo is going to be like, cowabunga, dude. No, I can't give you the whole cowabunga. I'll give you the cow. And then we'll get to there. But it starts with this premiere. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here at the Taboo Toy Museum, Stan Lee's LA Comic-Con. We're doing it right. Black Eyed Peas style.
You heard it here first, guys. Thanks, Taboo.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I thought about it.